When life hits us with less finances, less support, less opportunities, we find ourselves asking, God, shouldn't you be adding to my life and not reducing from it, as you are doing in the life of everyone else around me? Well, the Bible has a great encouraging incident in the book of Judges about a man named Gideon. So, Israel is facing a massive enemy army. So, Gideon gathers 32,000 soldiers. But then God says something shocking. In the book of Judges, chapter 7, verse 2, God says, "You have too many men." So Israel might boast against me that her own strength has saved her. God is saying, like, if you have too many resources, you will think that you made through this battle with your abundance of resources. So what happens next is a little hard to understand for us. So God starts reducing Gideon's army. Yes, just like He sometimes reduces our resources. So first test, anyone who's afraid can go home. 22,000 soldiers leave. Now Gideon is left with just, 10,000 soldiers. But God says again, still too many. Then comes the strange water test. Well, not so strange, because 9,700 of them kneel down and drink directly from the stream with their face down. In 1 Peter 5:8 it says, "Be alert and of sober mind. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion, looking for someone to devour." So only 300 of those soldiers scooped the water into their hands and drank, vigilant like a dog. So they were alert even when they were doing basic activities, like when we drive on that busy highway where everyone is reckless, or when we go into our daily job where our co-workers are, you have your own words for them, or just hanging out with relatives on a family gathering. And well, God needs us to be aware even when we are going on with our daily errands. Don't ever let our spiritual guard down. Be alert. Okay, back to Gideon now. So suddenly the army drops to 300 men, from 32,000 to 300. Now imagine Gideon's thoughts. God, we are about to fight a huge army with just 300 people, but here's the twist. Those 300 soldiers defeat the enemy with, torches, clay jars, trumpets. And the enemy army collapses in confusion, because the victory was never about numbers, it was about God's power. So sometimes God reduces our resources on purpose, not to harm us, but to make sure the glory goes to God. So when the money gets tighter and we don't know how we'll even get through this week or this month, don't give up. Trust in God. It's not a setback, it's God saying, I am enough. God bless you.